Coach Troy here from Metro Lutheran Ministries Financial Opportunity Center, here once again to talk about your money. You know, one of the most common questions that we get at the Financial Opportunity Center is, how should I pay off my debt? People will come in and they'll have 2 or 3 credit cards, maybe maxed out. They might have a loan on a car and some other things, and they want to know what's the best way to pay that off. Well, there are a couple of different options. The one I tend to recommend is called the snowball method or the avalanche method. That's where you make your minimum payments on every card that you have, but choose one card, the card with the smallest balance, and make any extra payment that you can on that. Put all the money that you can afford to put on that each month on that card. That'll pay that debt off sooner. And then when that debt is paid off, you can pay on the next card. But you'll have more money to pay on that one, and that'll help bring those balances down, and that'll take care of your too high of a score on your credit utilization report, right? Anyway, that's the method I would use, but let's talk about the real question here. See, the real question isn't how do I pay off the debt? The real question is how do I avoid going back into debt once I free it up? You see, I have a lot of clients who come in and they tell me they want to pay off their credit card debt. They tell me they want to improve their finances, and yet they keep spending money that they don't have on things they consider a necessity, like fancy nails or a fancy new hairdo or fancy clothes, or maybe they needed to get that $50 Chiefs jersey to celebrate them going to the Super Bowl. But that's money that they don't have, and it's going to go on that credit card, and it's going to stack up again and again and again, and they'll come back in and talk to me again within a month or two in the same situation. How do I pay off my maxed out credit cards? So think about that issue. Before you put something on the credit card is the time to reduce the debt. Once it's there, there's only a couple of ways to get rid of it. But if we think about it, paying off that debt is a lot more difficult, right? Paying it off, getting rid of it, is difficult. Disciplining ourselves into buying those things that we need and making good choices when we do decide to splurge, because I get it. We're going to want that Chiefs jersey. It's a once every 50 years event. We're going to want something to remember it by. I get that. But do I need to buy the $75 version? Is there a cheaper version? Could I maybe save up money for a couple of weeks here and then go buy it? Could I wait until after the Super Bowl and maybe buy one then that's going to be a little bit less of an expense? We'll see. These are thoughts that you need to be having when you're thinking about your money. And if you need someone to help talk it through with, contact us at the Financial Opportunity Center, 816-285-3131.